Hey everyone, if you're like me and do print on demand, you've probably heard of the research tool Flying Research. Now, Flying Research can do so many things. In this video, I'm going to try and highlight some of the best things. It now has AI, and I haven't used it before, so you're going to kind of get my first reactions to it. But I've heard so many good things about it from Philip Anders and some of the other top sellers in print on demand on Amazon. So I thought I'd try it out in this video and show you some of the things that I found and learned that it can do. As well as at the end, I'm going to share with you the prices, and there's a Black Friday sale going on. So if you are interested after this video of all the things that it can do and want to use it to help you with your print on demand in Q4 as well as in the future for 2026, I think it's going to be the best time to get this. So without any further ado, let's get into Flying Research, and I'll show you some of the best things that I've found using that app. All right, so here I am on Flying Research. You can see app.flyingresearch.net. You can see there is a Black Friday sale. The countdown, I've recorded this video a couple of days earlier, so it starts, if you're watching this, November 28th, 35% off of the price. It does a lot of things, Flying Research. You can see the whole list of things. So I'm not going to have time to go over all of these things, but just to highlight, there's the dashboard here, which we're looking at the home page. Tutorials if you need it, because I'm not going to be able to cover everything. Support here if you need it. There's research, there's AI research, there's keywords, there's advertising, there's trademark checks, and all of these things. So I'm going to just cover some research and some AI stuff in this video. And by the way, it's also connected to Flying Upload right here if you have it. So if you have access to that, you can also have it all in the same kind of thing. It works all together. It's the same company. Depending which one you want to use, you can have Flying Research by itself. You can have Flying Upload by itself. You can have both of them together. You can have this and that. They're going to have lots of different choices when we look at the store here. But let me show you kind of a few things that it does before I get to that. So first, home, dashboard. This is where you're going to come in first. You can see it does research, trademark check, design management. What I like right here is some of the winners. It already does the research for you and kind of find some winners here. Happy Thanksgiving is something they said you should get into. 67 is huge. Christmas things here as well. So, and then there's also some losers on here, I believe. Yeah, so don't do these, right? And then I think it just goes between, defenders. Those are good that are going up and down, and newcomers, so you can also see that as well. So a lot of things just right at your fingertips here on the dashboard. And then some latest news here. The new AI designer, they're always constantly adding new stuff too, which is really cool. So that's the home page. I'm gonna go, you can see there's tutorials here if you want to learn how to do any of these things once you're in here. There's also support if you have any questions like that. So research, the basic research, or I shouldn't say the research that people use the most, I would guess, because it's at the top, is the best sellers. And this is the most intuitive. So you can see like right away, I have it at the United States, but you can do all marketplaces as you want and search. I just did United States and then hit search. And if I do that, then this is searching the United States best sellers in here with the product t-shirt. Now you can do any of these products too. They're like one of the first ones to add the new products. There's already information about the ceramic mugs here. And then you can sort by BSR, you can sort by review, price, and so on. By default, I think the BSR is probably the easiest to understand. You also got advanced options, so you can exclude these words. You can go within a certain BSR range. You can hide official brands, rating, subcategories. You can do that. You can do price range and so on. So I'm gonna go and close that advanced options, and we can kind of just look at these things. So guess what, chicken butt? I'm going to go to that one. You can see some of these already have AI stuff in here. So you can generate an image using AI. You can also click on this and get some more information. So let's do more info. And it can tell you everything about this design. Did it go up when it went up? Keywords, similar designs to it. Like all the information is already here. Really cool, right? I'm gonna go back to bestsellers here. Let's see, what else can you do? Oh, you can favorite this. So there's a favorite page. So if you are looking through all of these and you're like, oh, that was pretty cool, I want to keep that, you can do that in here as well. Let's see. I just realized that there's a custom t-shirt. Now we can't do that, but Amazon is doing a custom t-shirt. So that's pulling up here. Wicked is very popular. Don't do Wicked stuff, but I'm sure they're using Amazon merch on demand for their Wicked stuff. So that's why it's pulling up here. And 6'7", very popular, and so on, right? So you can go through this whole thing and kind of figure out by BSR what has the lowest BSR. So that's really cool. Let's see what else. You could copy this. You can do all these, like it shows the BSR, the rank, and like all, and then it's also giving kind of a score. So I think 100, the higher the score, the better to get in there. So seller trends, let's just go to that. So now you can see kind of what's trending up and down. So we're gonna sort by trends winner, but you can sort by trends loser. You can see what's going down, because that's important too. You don't want to get into something that's headed down in the wrong way. You can go by BSR, by newest. You can do it by marketplaces, United States. So I'm gonna do United States t-shirt trends winner and hit search. Now these are trending upwards, and no wonder, because we're getting a lot of Christmas stuff, of course, and so you can kind of see that. But what you might want to look for is things that are more obscure than that, outside of the Thanksgiving and Christmas stuff. So you can see some things there, like 6'7" again, of course, hockey, some funny turkey trot stuff, and so on, and then some funny things, math, 6'7", and so on. So a lot of cool things. You can see how popular 6'7" is and how many t-shirts already people have made for that. But you also got some cool AI stuff, ideas, mashups, and so on. So really cool, at your fingertips research there. You also can do a list view that I didn't show, but look at that. That kind of gives you more information with the list view. If you want to see what the bullet points are and how many sales it's done and the pricing and all of that, you can see that. Let's see, what does that do? Oh, this takes you to the big page again if you wanted to do it and kind of see even more, like the keywords they use, the long tail keywords and so on. So pretty cool. All right, let's go back to that. I'm closing. Oh, it opens in a new tab. All right, I'm going to reload this. And there we go. Let's see, archive. Oh, so this one in the archive is checking things for a specific date. So in this case, it's looking at 11/25/2024, a year ago. So what's helpful about this is you can see what sold last year at the same time, so that you can kind of gauge and see, like, maybe it's going to sell again this year. So you can come in here and be like, okay, I want to see what sells in January. What sold best in January 1 last year? And then I search for it, all markets, and kind of get a gauge for, like, what should I be designing for ahead of time, like a month ahead, right? So let's see what comes up here. Oh, I have it with all the different marketplaces. So some of these are not in the United States, but you can see some cool stuff, some gaming stuff, Christmas stuff still. Let me try United States and see if that makes a big difference. Yeah, so last year we had the election. That's not relevant this time, but we had posters, and I'm looking for like holidays or different things that may be the same this year. So fantasy football is something that repeats. Let's see what else. V for Valentine's. Already people were starting to do Valentine's. Awesome, like my daughter, that could still be good. Oh, we got 2025, so this would be 2026. You can see how you could change that for next year and so on. So lots of information there. You can also see what was deleted recently, and that kind of helps because you should know not to do these things because they were deleted. So there are some things in here that whether or not it was trademarked or whatever, by the way, you can check trademark stuff here also. So wow, so much to see here. Let me go to some AI research now. So obviously you can do all these other things too. Look at official brands, design favorites, and then I'm gonna go to AI research. So Aura, I'm gonna just do the example, what it says here. Hobbies of parents, okay. Hobbies of parents. Let's see what it does. I'm gonna hit search. Then mainstream, United States, language English. Oh, okay, so it's kind of combining these things. So soccer, mom, sideline life. Oh, so it's giving like the keywords that's really popular for it right now. It kind of tells you the products and also the search volume, if there's any. Looks like there aren't any search volume for these right here. And then kind of the ratio, I'm guessing the high ratio is one that's better than low ratio. But right now, because we're not getting any search volume on these, we're not getting any ratio. So interesting. All right, let's try another one. I'm gonna try this reveal here, which is one I heard about a lot, but this can be really helpful for some keywords and stuff. I think we would need to have one that has search volume on here. So in this case, we didn't have it. Let's see how it does with reveal here. You can do the same kind of thing. It says, give me all major cities in Germany. Okay, I heard about this one. Philip was talking about this one before. I'm gonna say major cities in the USA. And I'm gonna hit search. And I'm guessing it's gonna do kind of similar thing. Yeah, so we still got the keywords, but it's not like mashing it with like a long phrase. It's just doing the things that I want here. Search volume again, you can click on here and see the search volume over time. So kind of steady here. I don't know if there's any that like has a spike in it. I don't see one that has a spike in it. But then there's total products. So there's a bunch of them. And then here's the ratio I was talking about. So I can go high. And so this might be one that you want to get into because the search volume for this is super high, but the total products for this is not as high as some of these other ones. So that makes the ratio a lot higher. So you have a better chance of selling a Dallas t-shirt, for example, instead of a New York City t-shirt, because there's way too much competition for New York City because that's low, right? You can see that that's low. Yeah. Oh, very low. Fort Worth, New York City, Phoenix, all those. So I think it's still loading. That's why it's going up and down. So Dallas would be a good one. Nashville is a good one. San Antonio, and so on. So pretty cool how it does that. You can copy the keywords. What else can you do in this one? Top rankings. Let's see what this does. Oh, it shows you what are some of the top rankings. Very cool. So this is just overall. I wonder if I can do t-shirts. Let's see. Amazon merch. Oh, okay. Let's see. Amazon MBA and .com. Oh, cool. So it just links you to that thing, and then you can see some of the things. This is not part of it. I have DS Amazon Quick View on there, so you can kind of see what that does. So it opens in a new tab. Really cool. So with the power of AI, you can do all kinds of stuff. So if you want to do like, see what's the most popular dog and should you get into it. So let's say popular dog types. I don't know. Let's try it. And see if there's any ones that you should be getting into. So it kind of does the same thing, does the whole list with AI powered, but POD centric, right? Let's see. Rachel, hi. So a boxer. Wow, that's interesting. I would have thought boxer would be super popular, and it is. It has a search volume, but there's, I guess, total products could use more, right? Than this one. This one, Australian Shepherd, has way more than the boxer one. So underserved is what I think is what high means here. So take a look at that. You can really see those. Like you can see, should I do a Chihuahua shirt? Well, no, not really. I mean, you can, but it probably won't get you as many sales as a boxer might if you do it right. So pretty cool. Mumble, I think this is a way to do quotes and puns. So something funny about soccer. Let's do what it says. So it's going to give you some ideas by searching Amazon and seeing like what are some popular funny soccer puns. Life's a game, soccer serious. Trademark status. Oh, that's nice. So it already checks the trademarks on those and so on. So pretty cool. Eat, sleep, soccer gives you a lot of different ideas. You can see this one is registered, so maybe you want to stay away from that one, but pretty cool. If you're out of ideas, uses AI for that. There's a design editor within here, so you can upload your designs, use AI for it, generate, write a prompt. There's AI built in to here into Flying Research. Wow, keyword hunter, all the keyword stuff in here. I'm not going to get through all of this, sorry. Don't want to make this video super long, but you can see events and holidays, trademark check, and everything. Now there is Flying Upload as well. I'm not going to get into it, but you can see Flying Upload does research and trademark and some of these other things, but you can you can have some upload automation. So if you want me to do another video for Flying Upload, so this video isn't too long, let me know in the comments. I can do a whole nother video, but you can see it has print on demand stuff and design stuff and AI templates and trademark check and all of this stuff. So there's also tutorials on here if we need to do one. I might have to watch some of these so I can do more videos. Also, if you want me to do any more videos on any one of these other ones as well, I only highlighted like a bunch of these. So yeah, lots to see here. I really like how easy it is to find some of the winners right here. Like I didn't have to do a lot of searching, and it's right on the homepage. Like you can see there's some newcomers, there's some winners, there's some losers. Like it's right here at the front. If you don't even want to go into here, you don't have to. Right on the homepage, it's like telling you, do these, stay away from these. These are kind of popular and all of that. So pretty cool. All right. That's my video for today. Let's go into the store so you can see how much this is. And there is going to be a Black Friday discount, 35%. I believe you're going to be able to put that in there. Again, it's broken up on the pricing for Upload, Flying Upload, as well as Flying Research. But there's a bundle where you can do both right there. But here it is. So Flying Research, just the research part of it. So remember what I showed here. If we go back, just this research part, not any of these other ones. If you just want to do the research, that is $18.33 a month if you're on the yearly plan. This one's the most popular. It's the research plus the AI research that I showed, plus the trademarks and AI image editor. There's that. And then there's also everything from Flying Research. So everything on there. So it's kind of tiered up. So if you want just the research, you can get that. If you want the research bundle, which is these three, it's kind of double that. And if you want the whole thing on research, this whole suite right here, you can do all of that, the trademark check and the whole and the tutorials and everything, right? So that's that. So there you go. And you can kind of easily see they break it up here, basic research or a research bundle, and you can see what you get. Everything. The keyword, I guess that's limited, but you can see how much more you get. It's real easy with the check marks. Here, the keyword search is what you don't get with the research bundle. So if you're ever wondering what you get, just scroll up and down there, and you can see that right there. So pretty cool. And of course, there's going to be a Black Friday. I'll put a link in the description so you can get to this easily, and make sure to do this. I don't know if it was supposed to be, Black Fly Day for Flying Research. That's very clever. They love puns here. All right, so hopefully that was really helpful. So you can see what it does. It just does a lot of stuff. So I may have to do a second video. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. So there you go. That's my quick tutorial of Flying Research. I'm definitely going to do more videos about it as I do more research and find and show you like what I found and how to design for the things that I found as well. It's a huge help. I don't know why I haven't used it before, but hearing from so many other people how good it is, I had to try it. Again, the link is in the description there. If you want to see that video that I did with Philip about AI, where he talks about flying research as well as a lot of other AI stuff, I'm going to put that video right here. You can watch it. Lots of good AI tips for print on demand. So if you're ever curious and had any questions about that, that's a great video to watch. Thanks again for watching. And as always, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.